This video is for those living in the diaspora. Can you work for 12 hours and then you send 2 or 3 hours of your pay back home? That's the question, guys. Leave the answer in the comment section below. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You're welcome to Richie's Corner. On today's topic, I am going to be talking about money. Should you send money back home or not? If you have families back home, from back home, I mean from wherever we are, this video majorly is for those living in the diaspora. Is it advisable to send money back home for 1 or 2 reasons? Is it not advisable to send money back home? But I am going to be talking based on my perspective. Yes. Wow. Should I send money back home? It depends. You know, there's this general thinking, there's this general mentality. I used to have that mentality too when I was back home. By the way, I'm from Nigeria. When I was in Nigeria, I used to have this mentality back then that if you are abroad, your life is better. Anybody that is out of the shores of the 4 corners, 4 quadrat points of Nigeria, don't make up, don't blow already. But reality step in, or reality set in when I relocated, when I had the opportunity to relocate, and I relocated down to the UK, and the reality popped open. There is no free money anywhere, even in Freetown. It became clearer to me that here you have to work for every pound you earn. There is zero tolerance to unseriousness here. I know a lot of people say that sending money back home, it's difficult, it's not easy everywhere, it's difficult everywhere. True. I spoke to somebody that said, 2 people now. One said, it is much more easier to send money back home than to give your fellow sister, fellow brother money in the UK here. Because of the value in the currency, that is much more easier to send money back home than to give somebody money in the UK here. Well, my own opinion, I feel it is practical. I'm a Christian, believing it is more blessed to give than to receive. Yes, that said, looking at your circumstances, if you have responsibility back home, there are so many people looking up to you back home. Remember, as you are giving, you should also put yourself into consideration. Are you buoyant enough? If I give, will it affect me 1 or 2 ways? If I don't give, will they survive? There's always a reason behind why people take certain actions in life. There are motives why people do things in life. There's a reason why you carry out every action. You do this thing, there's always a motive. And many a times you realize that we have different kind of people. Some people think before they do things, others don't think. They just go ahead. As it pops up in their brain, they just go ahead to execute it. While others take their time to think, to imagine, to calculate and all of that. Guys, comment down below, which category do you fall? Do you fall in the category of people that just do things without thinking, or they think, they carry out their journal, they plan about it, they draw out their map and all of that before they do certain actions? Alright, now back to our topic. Should I send money back home? Should I not send money back home? It all depends on you as an individual. I would ask you a question. Are you in a position, or do you feel you are in a position to give? Now I want to give. What is your aim for giving? What is your responsibility? Do you have responsibilities back home? A lot of us, like I'm going to be saying from myself, what is your aim of giving? What is your aim of carrying out these actions? Are you obligated to? Are you under duress to? Are you giving because you want to give, because you feel comfortable in giving? If you are giving because you feel entitled to, is it good? Is it advisable? Please guys, comment down below. I am in my department. Sorry, I could, if I feel the need to stand up straight, right, I will. But this level, the way the matter is hitting me now, I just feel I should just remain in this position. Do you feel obligated to give, or Are you under duress? I used to think that way too when I was back home. I started, the expectation was so high. When you convert the amount you earn wherever you are going as regards to our own country, you know there's a difference. You know the difference in currency is, to some extent, it's okay, it's large. And you feel like, oh, this money can do this. And then you put yourself under so many pressure to want to do this, do that, do that. Take it easy. Giving money back home should be done when you feel comfortable to, and not when you are under pressure. Am I giving because I am under pressure? No. Am I giving? You should have like a list where you, not like a list, but like a writing where you write things that matters as it concerns you. What are your budgets? You that you are the one working, you that you are the horse, making the money, working, picking shift and going for your shift and all of that. You through winter, pass through summer, pass through all the seasons and wherever you are to make this money. And then when you make this money, write it down, evaluate yourself, ask yourself, okay, take out your monthly expenses. Calculate what has come in, the revenue, take out your expenses, see what's left of you. See how you can better yourself and see what is there. If you still have like to give. I don't mean like giving is bad. No, sending money back home. No, of course I have my own responsibility. But I just feel, because now we have two different, I'm speaking with my YouTube friends and I feel that okay, everybody has one or two stands in what I am sharing with you. The information I'm bringing, I know one or two people have one or two things to say. Guys, this is something to ponder upon. Come on, what is your stand? Alright guys, I just brought this on here so that we could discuss about it, look at it. Is it okay? What do you feel? Well, I am in the middle. I am in the middle of this conversation. If it is positive and negative, but I am strongly of the opinion that it is more blessed to give than to receive. Normally, life, only one person cannot eat all the money you make. That is my belief. The way the system works, only one cannot just be eating money. But regardless, because should you say, okay, because only one person cannot eat the money, just carry the money and begin to give. Please, guys, like, share, comment down below. Let me know what is going on. I want to create this YouTube friends whereby we can just come on here. I'll bring up a topic. You guys will dissect the topic. We'll look at the positive and the negative aspect of it. If it's worth it, if it's not, what you feel, what you think. You know, a lot of things happen. Now, I wouldn't say abroad is heaven, but to a reasonable extent is better to me compared to where I was coming from. I feel I am in a position whereby the little I give will go a long way because of the difference in the currency. It is to my own advantage. I get the fact if people say, okay, they don't want to give because of what has happened, because of what is happening. I saw a post whereby somebody said what was originally the price of this thing was doubled. Was doubled because the buyer was not in the country, was like overseas, and they feel they just want to, they are entitled to the additional on top, the extra on top. So when people hear this, they get so infuriated because you don't know how this person makes this money, and you just want to sit and enjoy the money and collect as much as you can collect your share and keep collecting. You know, it's really painful. This opinion is entirely to me. You are welcome to comment down what you feel, but this is entirely to me. I strongly feel that to a reasonable extent, it is okay to give. Because whatsoever I give, believe you me, I'm not going to work and take all my salary and give you. No. After taking out my expenses, there should still be something that can still go to other people. Because, of course, I'm not going to be eating all my money alone. No, that is not, it can't happen. I am not going to be eating all my money. I know it's my money, but I'm not going to be eating it alone. So what I am saying is this. I am bringing this on here that I just feel encouraged to like give, no matter how little it is to give. I am of the opinion that I should send money back home. It is nicer to send money back home because the little I give, the much I give, is going to go a long way to do things. Wherever we are abroad, there is always an availability. The basics of life is always very affordable. The basics of life. And when the basics of life is off your responsibility to some extent, you are fine. Because you cannot walk on an empty stomach. Even I know some people do that, but they put themselves at risk. Aside the maybe you are on spiritual journey, fasting and all of that, but like you're on an empty stomach because you can't afford it. No. But meanwhile back home, it is a struggle. So the little you can send back home will go a long way in tackling those needs. That is how I feel, guys. Please feel free to share your opinion, share your thoughts, share what you feel. Thank you, guys. Till I drop another one.